Hi, my name is Hannah Yelenik and I am 22 years old and this is my PAYS application video for Great Britain 2015. I just graduated from Cedarville University with a degree in student ministry and communication, and I have a family of six, three brothers that are 29, 26, and 19 years old. My parents have been married for 30 years and we all currently live right outside of Washington, D.C. in Northern Virginia. Some of my hobbies include running, being active, staying outside, cooking, baking, talking to people, watching documentaries, reading a good book, sitting by fireplaces, and just really making the most of life. I'm a big, loving life to the fullest kind of person, and that's what I love to do. Some of my giftings would include, I think first and foremost, working with students. If you were to cut me open right now, I would bleed student ministry. I was saved when I was 12 years old at a youth conference, and that's when Jesus really became alive to me. And so because of that, I love sharing the gospel with students. They're fun, they're quirky, they have energy, they, get exposed to Christ and they just become radical disciples for Him, and they teach me so much seeing them walk through their faith that, I love, love, love working with that age group, and 11 to 13-year-olds especially are really my sweet spot. I think another gifting that I have is really helping people find what they're good at as well. I love and I'm talented at taking leadership positions, but I really enjoy more than that letting students take leadership up on their own as well, helping them try things out, take steps, take risks, and in that they discover who God has created them to be, and they become more confident in their own skill sets and gifts as well. Um, Now, I chose the nation of England for a pretty unique reason. It was 2 summers ago, the summer going into my senior year of college, that I went on a mission trip to the UK. I grew up going on mission trips, but had never been to England, and this was a trip that I bought my ticket 3 weeks before we were leaving. And when I was there and really working with the students, as clear as my salvation, I heard God say, Hannah, I've created you to do life with these students. You have to go, you have to go. This is what I've called you to do. So I went home and I prayed about this, I fasted about this, and I can just say that my heart and burden and passion for the people of England only makes sense because it's something that God is firing and fueling behind me. And so I have a missions agency, and Pastor Dan Brown is one of my standing pastors with Lift Ministry, and that's actually how I found out about PAYS. Dan called me 2 months ago on the phone and was on the phone with Paul Gibbs, handed Paul the phone. So I spoke with Paul. Paul shared about PAYS and I shared about my passion for England. And it was just like, I just felt God again say, Hannah, like, this is it. This is how I want you to enter the country of England. And this is specifically what I want you to do in the context of student ministry. Go into schools and raise students and teach them about Jesus and bring them to know me. And so the more that I've researched PAYS, I think it's such a perfect match for me. Whenever I was back in my, just dreaming days of God, why England? Why have you called me to this nation? I thought it was incredible that I could be a missionary raising other students to be missionaries themselves, whether that was in Africa, in the ends of the world, or in their hometown. And so seeing that that's what PAYS does, I think that it's such a good match. And I'm passionate about sharing the gospel of Jesus, bringing people to know and be known by their Savior, their Creator, and letting them experience that life and life to the fullest. And so that's why I've chosen England, and that's really why I think PAYS is such a perfect God-sent fit for me. So I hope that this video answers some of your questions and lets you guys know a little bit more about myself, and I hope to have the chance to interview with you and just answer some more and learn about me again. So thank you so much. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.